Want to know some of the biggest mistakes that teachers are making when trying to implement middle school math stations in their classrooms? This video is for you. If we don't already know each other, my name is Kathy Martin and I'm the creator of the Pre-Algebra Teachers Middle School Math Membership, your one-stop shop for everything you need to teach 6th, 7th, 8th grade and Algebra 1 math. Running stations is great. There are so many more pros than cons of running stations. However, there are some huge mistakes that I'm seeing teachers make, and really they're not even mistakes. They're just questions to ask yourself so that you don't fall into like a station's pitfall. Okay, so let's dive into some of these questions. One, which of your students cannot be in the same group ever? Okay, you know your students, and this could mean they don't get along, right? So we don't want to put them together. This could be they are like best friends and they don't stop talking and distracting each other. Um, or simply like it's just not good for the overall group, right? So this is a question and it's totally individualized per teacher, per classroom, right? So you have to ask yourself, okay, which students cannot be in the same group ever? Question two, how will stations change or be omitted completely if there is a sub in your classroom? Are you still going to run stations if there's a sub? Are your students trained enough to be in stations independently without you so that a sub really is just there to like supervise? Again, a great question to ask yourself. Number three, can students get up during stations time? And what are the parameters around that, right? Why would they be getting up? Can they get up? If you're asking yourself, or if you're saying to yourself, no, they need to be in their seat during stations time, how can they communicate with you if they need something? Number four, what are the rules, procedures for the bathroom during stations time? Slash, like just your class in general. Maybe you have a bathroom policy that you have set all the time. Maybe it's different during stations. Maybe it's the same. Something to ask yourself. And then the final question is, what happens if a student needs a supply during stations? Is the assumption that they're going to have everything that they need? Well, like, yes, probably, but what if their pencil breaks? Or what if, like, they run out of, like, I don't know, glue or scissors or something? Like, what are they supposed to do? How can they get your attention? Are they allowed to just get up and get what they need? It is totally dependent in how your class is structured, how your students are, right? Because you could have a class where they're really independent, they are allowed to just get up and get what they need, and it's not a distraction, it's not a problem at all. But you could also have a class where it's like if one person starts stirring around, it's going to cause chaos in the rest of the class, right? So really is dependent on what this particular class is like because it's going to be totally different than your next class. I hope these questions are helpful. If you want more step by step, lots of visual pictures to get you started with easily and realistically implementing middle school math stations, come and join me at our next training where you are going to get so much information on how to start, what your stations can be, how to run stations if you have 45-minute classes, how to run stations if you have 90-minute classes, what does scheduling look like, how do you train your students, where does a teacher table come in? Sign up for free using the description box in the description below. Sign up for our next free training, and I cannot wait to see you there.